Hi. So this week did not go as I planned. What actually happened was I got gout, which sounds like an old man thing to get, but apparently anybody can get it, and I got it. And it was extremely painful, and I got nothing done. So no music recorded this week, which is handy enough because Paul hasn't given me the drums yet. He was away. He was on holiday or he was away somewhere, so he never got any drums finished this week anyway. So nothing done. So I thought I'd use this video to tell you about the thing that I mentioned in the last video about something special that's happening on this album. What it is I already told you Paul's doing the drums. Paul Crew, I shared a house with whenever I was at Barnsley College, and we had a band over there, kinda, even though we only played one gig ever. Um, Here are some pictures of us playing our one gig. This is the only known record of them, I think. These couple or three photos. We were called Pigs in Space. We'd probably get sued for that now. Um, for those of you too young to know, that's a reference to the Muppet Show from the 70s and early 80s. Uh, and we had the most bizarre set. It was what I remember of the gig. It was like a really last minute thing. Somebody said to me at college, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, "Do you want to play the Student Union tonight?" And I said, "Yeah, we'll play it." And I went home to the guys and I said, "Yeah, we're playing the Student Union in like 5 hours time." So we we had never. I mean, we had talked about being a band. There was four of us. There was Richard Bottomley Mason. He was going to sing and play rhythm guitar. I was going to play guitar. Rob Frost was going to play bass, and Paul was going to be the drums. And we had talked about this band, but we had never actually rehearsed because we all hung out all together and we jammed and stuff, but we had never actually been on a stage together or rehearsed together properly. So I came home and dropped this on the guys that we're playing this gig tonight, and we started to cobble together this set and most bizarre set you've ever heard of. We played, this is what I remember of, we played Alanis Morissette, You Ought to Know. We played Chris Isaak's Blue Hotel. We played Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. Um, we played In God's Country by U2. And we played one of our own songs, which was called Butt Monkey. And I remember who Butt Monkey was about, but we won't go into that now. Why it was called Butt Monkey or, or who it was about. But yeah, it was the most bizarre set, and I can't remember how the gig went. I mean, I think it went all right. I think we're okay. Oh, Someday I'll Be Saturday Night. I remember we did that as well. Bon Jovi. Yeah, I remember doing that as well. So, yeah, we played this gig, and that was the only gig we ever played. So, to get back to the album, then I was chatting to Paul one night on FaceTime, and I said to him, I really like songs about girls, how it turned out, but if there's one thing I could change, I wish I had a real drummer on it, but I couldn't have a real drummer because I can't drum. And Paul said he'd do the drums. And then by a weird coincidence, I was actually talking to Rich later that night on Facebook as well. And the weird thing on this album, I've actually got one song that isn't totally written by me. It was written by me and Rich while I was in Barnsley. And so the idea just came to me like that. I says, let's get the band back together for this one song because me and Rich wrote it when we were in Barnsley. Paul's on the album already. So just get Rich and Rob, and we've basically got a reunion song on this album. And Rich, I just said it to him as we were talking. I said, "Do you fancy doing this?" And he says, "Yeah, definitely." And I contacted Rob as well, and he said, "Yeah, definitely up for it." So I can't wait to see how it turns out. The song itself is bizarre. Rich and I were big X Files fans whenever we were in Barnsley. I remember we used to get inebriated and like go UFO spotting, which was just like go and find a grassy knoll in Barnsley and lie and look up at the stars and talk absolute crap. So one day we wrote this song about getting abducted by aliens, and that's the song that's going to be on the album that everybody's going to play on, that we're going to get the band back together for. So I can't wait to see what that turns out like, and yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Keep an eye out for that one. Hopefully it'll be a bit special. Pigs in Space.